My trip today consists of two parts. First from Amsterdam to London and then on to Vienna, both legs on British Airways in business class. As I make my way through the cabin to my seat, I notice the white cover on the headrest. In terms of seating, this really is the only difference between business class and economy. The seats look brand new and thin and would turn out to be a little on the hard side. And here I am on row 10 by the window in seat F, and with 11 rows there will be 44 people in business class, which is quite a lot. As said, I have two flights today, being 230 miles from Amsterdam to London and later in the day from London to Vienna, which is another 800 miles. And not long after boarding, we are on our way. And on this flight I will spare you the ridiculously long taxi to what is known as the Polderbaan. Since I've shown you the seat in an earlier video, I will skip to the meal service. This meal service is something I was kind of looking forward to. Afternoon tea at 30,000 feet. Sadly, there isn't a lot of time to enjoy it, as it is only a 30-minute flight. The descent has already begun before I even got the meal. And soon we will land at Heathrow. With today's route and weather, there is sadly no views of downtown London, just some countryside views. After landing, I go through security again and make my way from Terminal 5 to Terminal 3. After a short stay in the Qantas lounge, of which I will post a video next week, it is time to board the flight to Vienna. The interior is noticeably older than the earlier flight, but no less comfortable. The seats are much more padded and as a result a little more soft. As usual, the middle seat is blocked and the legroom is similar to the previous flight and is nothing to write home about. As we take off, the sun is already setting. The route takes us over downtown London, my hometown of IJsselstein, flying over Dortmund and Dresden, passing over Prague to make our way further south into Vienna. In total, the second flight would take about 2 hours, and this should be enough to have a meal and relax a little. The meal option for this flight was just yes or no, and I opted for yes, which resulted in me being handed a prawn salad. As we prepare for landing, it is completely dark outside. time to reflect on today's flights. With all European business class flights, you don't really book it for the legroom or the seat. You will get a meal, and personally I do like the meals provided by British Airways. They are seasoned well and not too hot or cold. The crew on both flights were very polite and really made an effort to check up on passengers regularly. I know some channels are not very positive about British Airways, but the crew on board today's flights were very customer oriented, and that's all I can ask for. In my opinion, BA offer good value for money, and I do enjoy flying them, especially when the flight leaves from Terminal 3, which allows you to visit the Cathay or Qantas lounges. For now, I thank you for watching and hope to see you again soon.